Over $197 million was paid out in revenue share last year just by eXp Realty. And Real Broker paid out $28 million in the same year, which was an 86% increase from the year prior. Other revenue share brokerages like LPT Realty, Epic Realty, Kick, Fathom, Realty of America, they're all trying to follow eXp Realty and Real Broker to be able to reach their numbers. And in conclusion, we're in the middle of an industry shift that is happening. And the reason why I'm creating this video is because I'm going to give you the best way to capitalize on this industry shift so that you too can grab a big chunk of the revenue share that is being paid out by real estate brokerages. It's coming from someone that is working alongside some of the biggest agent attractors in the industry. Some of the clients that I have been able to help recently generate results like Melanie, who signed on a new agent and also got paid $3,000 in the process of attracting a new agent. Alex had another 2 agents submit their paperwork to join him. Sammy did over $750,000 in revenue in just the past 12 months. So if you're at a real estate brokerage and you want to start stacking up your monthly residual checks, keep watching till the end. Now, you and I both understand the power of revenue share program. Keller Williams initially pioneered this entire model, and then eXp came along, and then now Real Broker broke into the scene. So they're growing at a very fast rate, and they're sort of known as the industry disruptors. And I'm sure you could think of that one agent that got into agent attraction super early and now making multiple 6 figures passively. Revenue share is really one of the only ways for a top agent to earn consistent, predictable, reoccurring income month over month without worrying about the next real estate transaction. Now, the brokerages, on the other hand, they sort of create a self-sustaining growth model for the brokerage because the agents themselves are promoting their brokerage. So this way, they don't need to spend money on marketing. So it becomes a super cheap acquisition strategy to increase their agent count. This is going to become even bigger, and more brokerages are going to start adopting this because it also increases retention with agents. If they're making an extra 40 to 60 grand a year just because they recruited a few agents into the brokerage, why would they want to sacrifice that to go join another brokerage? So it's a great retention strategy that brokerages are implementing. So overall, as the years go by, these revenue share programs are just going to get even better. The revenue share percentage is going to be much massive, and more is going to come back to the agents. So the question now becomes, how can you grab a big chunk of that? There is a little unique unknown way that will solve your agent attraction problems once and for all. This is a one common denominator that you're going to see with every big real estate agent. This method is also 100% compliant. So to explain this, I want to introduce to you 2 types of agent attractors. The first is what I like to call the agent seeker. Agent seeker is one that reaches out to another agent first. If an agent seeker does manage to bring on an agent, typically they might bring on an agent, but the agent leaves very fast to another brokerage for an even better offer. The agent seeker starts feeling like they keep hitting a brick wall that they cannot get by. Maybe agent attraction is not even for me. This was only good for the early adopters, but essentially they've sort of concluded that they don't even know if they will ever be able to get out of production. Now, if you feel like you are an agent seeker, don't worry, because there is solution. Every top agent attractor at least one day in their life has felt like the way you're feeling right now. Now, the good news is you do have the ability to become the second type of agent attractor, the one that I like to call the strategic attractor. A strategic attractor is an agent that creates this ecosystem where another agent reaches out to them first. Now, the one strategic attractor that I do know is one of my clients, Alex, and he recruited an agent that did 40 deals in 1 year. Now, this was all while maintaining an extraordinary life with this working in the background. So the strategic attractor not only attracts generals that are going to attract on their behalf, but they're all doing it while maintaining their production. So the strategic attractor is someone that creates passive income. They make a difference in their community. They're seen as an authority figure. They're providing value in the masses, and they're building a lot of goodwill with people around them. So what's the big difference between the agent seeker and the strategic attractor? You see, the strategic attractor never reaches out to another agent first versus an agent seeker who's always reaching out to other agents first. It's similar to getting like an inbound lead from Zillow versus door knocking. Let me dive deeper into this sort of concept. You see, every time you reach out to another agent first, you make this big drop in status because you're the one that is reaching out to the other agent first. I mean, they're the ones that are in power. So what's the solution? The only solution that I'm sure you've guessed by now is you need to create an ecosystem where other agents raise their hand first. To sort of create this ecosystem that I'm talking about where other agents raise their hand first is creating what I like to call a digital product. You see, I'm not going to be dropping names apart from some of the clients that I'm working with, but if you take a look at some of the top agent attractors, you'll find that a majority of them are selling digital products. Maybe they're charging money for coaching. Maybe they're selling a program on lead generation. They're selling some sort of a digital product, but at the same time, they also have some of the biggest downline in the industry. Now, the reason why this works so well is because they're helping another agent grow their production first. And then it's only after providing value that they might ask for something in return. Now, you might be thinking to yourself,
this just sounds like a lot of work.
But here's the thing. Do you actually want your revenue share to multiply? Do you want to work smarter, not harder? If the answer is yes, the only way to solve your agent attraction problems is by becoming the strategic attractor. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, like, how does this whole digital product thing work? Now, say you build a digital product. Maybe you put together an online course, maybe throw in some group coaching calls. You have a private community of agents that you're working with. What do you do next? You can charge anywhere from $3,000 to $10K for your digital product. Now, if you don't believe me, whether agents will pay you money to get coaching from you, I'm gonna reveal some agents that are charging money to get coaching from them. So just in the past few days, John collected $6 grand from 2 agents, totaling $12K. Chris closed another agent for $6,800, and Laura got $10K from 1 agent. So say, you're getting paid all this money upfront. What do you do with all this extra money? You can either maybe get a new car payment, or you can be the strategic attractor and you can take this extra cash and put this into marketing. Now, if done correctly, if you put 5 to 10K into marketing, that will generate 3 to 10 agents that will pay you anywhere from 3 to 10K to get mentorship from you. If you've ever paid Zillow in the past to get some leads, very similarly, you're putting some money into marketing to in return get agents coming over to you. And now they're coming to you first and then also paying you money. So what's going to happen over time is naturally these agents are going to get value through your coaching, and then they will naturally bring up the conversation of wanting to join your brokerage. But if that doesn't come up, most of the time, that best brokerage is going to be your brokerage. What's even crazier is that if agents pay you 3 to 10K to learn from you, this agent is committed. This agent is invested. You're attracting the right agent. Would you rather have 100 agents where half of them churn off, the other half aren't even producing? Or would you rather have select few, but the right agents that are producing? Which one would you rather have? So you're attracting not just any agent, but you're attracting the motivated, the committed, and the one that will eventually produce. Now, this is how the top agent attractors are recruiting. They're the strategic attractor and they're not out there seeking other agents. Now, I covered a lot and I'm sure it's super exciting. So how can you become the strategic attractor? Now, you have 2 different paths that you could take. You could take the DIY, which is a do-it-yourself path, or you can take a path which is more of a shortcut, but you will need to exchange money to get access to the service. But if you would like to attempt this on your own, I do want to warn you that you're going to have to go through a lot of trial and error. You will end up wasting a lot more money and time. I've spent millions of dollars trying to figure out what stuff works, what doesn't work. So if you would like to take the do-it-yourself path before committing to any paid product or service, this is for you. First is you want to create an offer around your unique expertise, and the big common practice in this industry, if you want to do this at a very high level, is create an online course that's going to be on Kajabi, this can be on School, this can be on Go High Level, and then you want to pair this up with some group coaching calls. Typically once a week is more than enough. Maybe you can do some sort of a masterclass. You can cover one topic at a time. Then you also want to have a private community with other members. From there is you want to take this digital product and you want to start promoting it on Facebook and Instagram ads. Agents will then click on your ad, go through your funnel, and they might end up booking a call, and that's how you can start getting appointments onto your calendar. In order to do this, you will need to build a very simple funnel. All you need is just like one page with a video, which is sort of like a sales pitch. And if they like what they hear, they can then book a call. Let's just say you go through this process, you build a funnel, you write some ad, you put up some ad campaigns, and you do get an agent on the phone, and now you have them on a Zoom appointment. Your whole job is to just sell the agent onto your digital product. You can charge anywhere from 3K all the way up to 10K, and you're gonna take them through your mentorship, continue providing value so that they can one day come join your brokerage. Now, if you would like to do this on your own, feel free to do so. Or your path number 2 is a done for you path, which is more of a shortcut. This is where my team and I come in. We don't want you to take your hands off of production. So whatever is paying the bills right now, continue doing so. We don't want to turn off anything that is working. We call it the attraction on demand system, fully automated. It's fully evergreen. It's going to run in the background. You just need to insert yourself at the end of the process. Just take calls with the agents that are going to be booking with you. So if you are interested, click the link in the description below, book a call, and we'll take you through a free consulting session. And if you like what you hear and we feel like you would be a right fit for our community, we'll make an offer to you to come work with us on a deeper level. Apart from that, guys, there's a lot of videos that we have on this YouTube channel, and we understand that even if one of the viewers doesn't buy our system, but they do end up implementing what we're teaching, imagine the amount of lives that we personally could change just from these free YouTube videos. So that's it from me, and I will see you in the next video.